You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. This is the Picayune TV. Here's a look at what's coming up in your headlines. Those who knew him remember him fondly.
Honest, hardworking.
We have the story of a Burnet High School graduate who was killed in action in Afghanistan. Local kids may find a cool oasis in Marble Falls. Better late than never, with plans to open a refurbished city pool.
Mostly sunny skies and highs in the upper 90s for the rest of our week. Details later in our forecast.
Thanks, Deanna. It looks like the heat is on. And we have the outcome of a trial against a former utility company lawyer guilty on 3 felony counts. More on that coming up. This is Tribune Headline News. Stay with us.
Because experience matters. For home, auto, business, health, and life, we are here for you. When Galloway experts make top providers compete for your business, you win. The Galloway Insurance Team since 1935. Burnet, Horseshoe Bay, and Marble Falls.
Welcome back. A 19-year-old Burnet High School graduate falls victim to an IED attack in Afghanistan. Private First Class Anthony M. Nunn died May 30th when insurgents used an improvised explosive device to attack his unit. He joined the Army in 2010, shortly after graduating Burnet High School.
Kid never complained. It could be 130 degrees out on that asphalt practice field when we were marching and rehearsing. And people are just sweating and just angry and, oh, why are we having to do this again? And Anthony would just smile and jump back in and go to work.
Locals became close to the fallen soldier even after he remained overseas.
He and Carson, our youngest son, were like brothers. Matter of fact, on Anthony's Facebook, he lists Carson as his brother. But after he went off to the military, he would call ever so often. More so, he was calling Carson to check in and see how things were going. He would either Facebook or email me. Matter of fact, the last Facebook post I got from him was late Thursday night, and it was just hola. How are things going? Things are going well here in Afghanistan. Hope to see y'all soon when I get back to the States. And I replied back to him Sunday night. And just, follow orders, make us proud, do your job well. We're praying for you. Come home safe. And he never got that reply. He was already out on the mission that he lost his life on.
Nunn received several decorations and awards during his service, including the Bronze Star Medal, Purple Heart, Army Good Conduct Medal, and National Defense Service Medal. Nunn is the second soldier from Burnet who recently died while deployed overseas. Last July, 28-year-old Army Captain Jason Holbrook was killed by an IED in Afghanistan. In our next headline, as the temperatures soar, what better way to cool off than with a dip in the pool? Youngsters wanting to swim in the City of Marble Falls pool were delayed from doing so for nearly a week after a recent facelift at the facility turned into a bigger job than expected. Workers have spent the last week replastering the pool. At first, they planned on cleaning and painting the walls and noticed the job was a much bigger job. The estimated cost of replastering the entire pool soared to about $25,000. Now, this is the scene city officials expect to see today with their June 2nd scheduled reopening. Families are scheduled to be welcomed by 1 p.m. The pool is located at 306 Buena Vista Drive. In our next headline, a former utility company lawyer receives probation on theft and money laundering charges. A Kendall County jury sentenced former Pedernales Cooperative General Counsel Walter DeMond to probation after finding him guilty on 3 felony convictions on Tuesday. His charges: first-degree theft, second-degree money laundering, and second-degree misapplication of fiduciary property. He faced up to 99 years in prison on the theft conviction and 20 each on the other 2 convictions. A state district judge stipulated he serve 500 days in jail in intervals of 100 days each for the next 5 years. In December 2010, a Gillespie County jury convicted former PEC general manager Benny Fjellberg on third-degree counts of the same charges. He was ordered to serve 300 days in the Blanco County Jail as part of a 5-year probation sentence. Both indictments stem from an investigation in which prosecutors alleged DeMond helped funnel more than $700,000 from 1996 to 2007 to pay Fjellberg's brother and the son of a former PEC board member for counseling and lobbying services. Coming up next, your weather forecast.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Welcome back. Deanna Nail joins us. She has a look at the Picayune TV weather.
Hey everyone, I'm Deanna Nail, back with your PicayuneTV.com forecast here on Northland Cable Channel 15. Well, it looks like our summer has officially begun with highs in the upper 90s. Let's take a look. To start our Thursday off, we can expect mostly sunny skies with highs reaching over 96 degrees. We've got south winds between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Into our Thursday evening, partly cloudy skies with lows around 71 and the wind staying out of the south between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And into our Friday, it looks like mostly sunny and hot, hot, hot with highs reaching near 97 degrees and that wind coming out of the southeast staying calm between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And into our Friday evening, looks like partly cloudy skies with lows around 72. Looks like much more of the same temperatures ahead of us this weekend. See you back here tomorrow where we'll give you more details. Connie, back to you.
Deanna, thanks. We'll be right back with sports.
Marble Falls football is on the minds and hearts of several people in the area. We're going to tell you which team made their presence felt over the weekend, coming up in sports.
See you in a moment, Jennifer. Now take a look at this. We also have a story about an artist with a colorful style. That's coming up. This is Tribune Headline News.
Another group of Marble Falls High School football players are making their presence felt on the state level. We're talking about the Marble Falls linemen who traveled up to Arlington for the Arlington Colts Linemen's Challenge over the weekend. Marble Falls finished 16th out of 56 teams, 4th in the Class 4A division. Now, Marble Falls has a lot of shoes to fill, if you will, for the upcoming 2011 season, and that's why coaches Bob Detchler and Christian Rivera have taken the time to work with these players as they are preparing for these statewide meets. Marble Falls is already qualified for the state meet, and that's going to be July 20th. However, Rivera and Detchler said that they are unsure if they will keep that particular meet on the schedule simply because the team is looking for sponsorships. If anyone would like to help, they are encouraged to contact Detchler. His number is 830-220-3455, or you can email him at bob@titantrans.com. Rivera's number is 830-265-0322, or email him at christian.rivera@yahoo.com. We're going to switch gears and talk about another sport, and that's going to be the Marble Falls Reds, which went 17-0 during the season this year. The Reds are in the Bronco division. That's the 12 and under division. This team was coached by Don Petrowski, Brian Carpenter, and Charlie Ulbricht. We did get a chance to talk to Don about his team. Here's what he had to say.
What I'm most proud of is just them sticking together through the year, overcoming some obstacles, and finishing the season undefeated. That was a big accomplishment. We played teams from Lake Travis, Lampasas, Liberty Hill, and Marble Falls, and they just held it together and played very well together.
The Marble Falls All-Stars will make their debut in the Directors' Cup, which starts this weekend. Don said he was unsure where the team will be playing, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks. An artist and comic illustrator pays a visit to a local store and greets fans. Arther Suydam signed prints of his work Wednesday at Game Day Cards and Comics in Marble Falls. Fans of and experts in the comic book industry say he is one of the best artists in the business and specializes in zombies. He has illustrated more than 100 comic books, including Batman and Marvel heroes like Spider-Man and Thor. Those were your headlines. If you're looking for archives of our shows or you want to see an individual story or sports and weather segments, you can find them on our YouTube page /The Picayune TV. Thank you for watching. I'm Connie Swinney.